Hello there, and welcome to 50 Fitness. My name is Kate Rowan. I'm a personal trainer, and the purpose of this video is just to introduce myself so that you know a little bit more about me and where I'm coming from. So, as you can see on the slide there, the title of this video is not your typical personal trainer avatar. So, when you think about a personal trainer, I'm probably not the image that pops into your head. I'm over 50. I came late to being a personal trainer. I started doing my course only a few years ago. So let me tell you how this came about, how I came to be a personal trainer. So I started my working life as a nurse back in the 1980s as a fresh out of school leaver. And that was in the days where you went to train in a hospital based education program. So before nursing became an undergraduate degree. So, yeah, I was 17 when I started nursing, and I worked as a nurse for 11 years full time altogether, full time, but 15 years altogether. And the last 4 years of my nursing career actually overlapped with the time that I was studying science. So, I've always wanted to learn and explore. And at the age of 28, I decided that I was going to go to uni and do a science degree. So I did that, and I majored in chemistry, and I actually kept studying it to the highest level. So I've actually got a PhD in organic chemistry. So I'm also a scientist. And I worked as a chemist at the bench doing, research and development chemistry for a few years until I actually landed my dream job as a chemistry lecturer. So I say dream job because it's being an educator. It was in education, and for 15 years I was a chemistry lecturer. And the rest of my story is kind of a bit of a pandemic story, I guess. So in 2020, the world changed with the pandemic, and at my job, my very secure job that I had, the university sector was hit pretty hard by the pandemic with loss of international students and loss of income. So many universities, if not all universities, found themselves in financial crisis. And one of the ways they were solving that was to get permanent staff to take all their accrued leave. And so I was in a position where I had to take all my accrued leave and long service leave. This is such a first world problem, I know, but having to take leave and not being able to go anywhere, not being able to go on a trip or anything like that. So I decided I was going to make use of the time, my enforced leave, and decided to enroll in the certificate in fitness. And initially this was purely for personal interest, as someone who is enthused about fitness and likes to keep fit. I thought, yeah, I'm going to do this course and I'm just going to learn how to train myself. It was purely just to expand my knowledge of exercise and fitness for, my personal interest. What I realized, though, it didn't take me long to realize, was as I got into doing the course and, doing the assessments, I had to make videos of myself doing assessments of clients. I had to get volunteer clients, assess them, train them, shoot videos of me doing these things to show the competency and actually, complete the course and get the certificate. In the process of doing that, I soon realized that being a personal trainer really aligns with my calling to be an educator. And that's actually the common thread in my working life. So, as a nurse, nurses are educators. They're constantly learning and educating their patients to help them understand their illnesses, their health and illnesses and disease states and treatments. And Actually, when I was nursing during my career, I was a nurse educator for a short time. I facilitated students in their clinical placements. So my nursing career was very aligned with education. And then, of course, I was an educator, a chemistry educator for 15 years, and that was what I loved about that job. I mean, chemistry's great, I love chemistry, but the thing about that job and what sort of drew me into doing that job as a chemistry lecturer was really the educational aspect. That's my passion. And it's still my passion now. I really see being a personal trainer as the role of educator. So that's what I aim to do, is educate my clients and help people to understand the benefits of fitness and how to actually be fit, especially for over 50s. I'm very focused on the needs of over 50s. And I've got lived experience with being over 50 and the challenges that can be involved in keeping fit at that age. So there you go. I hope that helps you learn a little bit more about me. And yeah, please reach out if you've got any questions or you'd like to have a chat.